Well, good morning, everybody. Got colder than expected last night. 40 degrees outside. I left the curtains open thinking it was only going to get down to like 50. Just because. I don't know why. But I just left them open. Look, excuse me. I only got down to 56 in here, which is fine for sleeping, but it's a little cool to get up and change. So I got the heater just taking the chill off the air. I'm going to lay here for about 15 minutes. Then we'll get up, have breakfast. Figure out what we're going to do after work today. I don't know. I'm really thinking about going camping in town. Maybe we'll cook a steak dinner and camp in town tonight. I don't know. I'm kind of wanting a steak dinner. Okay, I'm gonna lay here. Kick the lights back off for a few minutes. And enjoy this last couple minutes of bed. Alright, we'll talk to you maybe on the way to work. Well, those three there came in last night. The big one, it must have gone somewhere, but see all this open area? All the open area. I don't understand this. These two pulled in right between me and the other person. I mean, there's literally... it's not that bad, but I mean, come on, really? You look at all this open space you could have had. Why does everybody want to be right on top of somebody else? I don't understand that. All right, we're going to work. Wow, another busy day. So I'm trying to get to the grocery store to see if they have a ribeye. It's still like 88 degrees, 86. I'm not, unless I have to, I'm going to out of town again. Maybe cool by the river, but all that concrete that's been holding that heat all day, if the breeze is coming the opposite direction, it probably wouldn't even cool down tonight. And the low in town is only supposed to get to like 65. So at least if we're out of town, maybe we'll be 60, maybe even high 50s, which is much better for me for sleeping. So we're gonna run there. Hopefully we can find a steak. And we'll cook it tonight. Oh. Of course, my tripod was delivered today, but they're closed right now. They're closed tomorrow. I have to check, but I believe they're closed Monday. I work Tuesday, which means I won't be able to get my tripod until Wednesday. Which stinks. I don't know how I'm going to show you cooking a steak without a tripod. But I mean, do you really need to see it? I think I want to try my new griddle attachment though, rather than the cast iron pan. Try something new, right? We got a griddle attachment, let's try it. I think it's a griddle on one side. It might not be a grate on the other. I don't think it is now I'm thinking about it. I don't know, we'll check. I haven't used it. But we'll pull the new grill out to the table. And at least I can tell you how the new griddle works. That was a weird noise. I think my pads might need to be good. I was planning on having them checked, but that sounds like brake noise. That's brake noise. Well, we have to get brakes done. That's yep, brake noise. I was just talking about that, I think, this morning. I think that little chirper is just starting to touch. And I didn't hear it there. I don't know. But hopefully we get to the grocery store and they have a single ribeye, because I'm not buying like 3 of it, you know. And I'm not buying one that's this thick either from the meat market, or, you know, the meat department. 1.25 inches to 1.5 inches is the perfect size steak, in my opinion. 2 and 3 inches thick, I think it's a waste. I think it's to get to the right temperature. You've got to screw up half the meat. You know what I mean? In my opinion. That's just my opinion. They're like belly buttons. We all got one. People still down by the river. Would have been a great day to be on the river today. 96 degrees. Tomorrow's 100. Then we dropped to high 80s for 2 days, and then we're back in the 90s. I was really hoping the weather was turning. They just taunted me. So, okay, I'm going to get to the grocery store, and we'll let you know what happens. All right, everybody. I got some steak. The only ribeyes they had... Whoa, I got that thing screaming. The only ribeyes they had were Wagyu, or Wagyu, however you say that, the Japanese style beef. It was like $35 a pound. Wasn't going to pay that kind of money. The single ribeyes they had at 19, or, well, I think after discount, $16 a pound, looked horrible. So I ended up getting 2 small chuck eye steaks. They really do mimic the ribeye pretty well. So we're just going to go with those today. You know, I'm not going to spend that crazy amount of money for a bad steak. So sorry about my camera view here. Said without the tripod, I'm limited with what I can do. So I'm gonna try this flat top. I thought it was grated on the bottom. You know, I thought you could flip it over, but it's not. It's more for, you know, flat top cooking, burgers, you know, and stuff. That would have been nice if it had the grates. That'd have been kind of cool. But I really don't know how well that would work. I think the flat top would probably work better. And instead of butter, we don't want to make as big of a mess. We're just going to go with the avocado oil today. And then we'll season the steak up heavily, cook her up to a medium rare, and hopefully have a good dinner tonight. I can't believe how dead this place is. It's even more dead than it was yesterday. Or last night. Yeah, yesterday. Half a dozen rigs. There's a really cool bus over there. Maybe I'll take a picture of it. And then just a couple others, and that's it. So first thing we're going to do, we got this griddle. Should be all good and hot. Yeah, I've got some good heat coming off of that. Oh, I need a garbage bag here. One out of our water cabinet. That's where they live. That away. That garbage bag in the garbage. All right, now, oops. One benefit of cooking outside, I can take the seasoning away from the van and generously apply. So I'll be right back. That's probably a little more generous than I wanted to be, but that's all right. Heavy amount of avocado oil. Push that seasoning into the steak just a hair. One there. One there. Garbage. Season the top side. We need our thermometer. Be right back. Oh, jeez. You guys will know I'm nuts. I looked right at the thermometer, reached into the cupboard, pulled out a fuse, shut the cupboard. I was looking right at the thing, and I don't know what the heck I was thinking. Okay, push this seasoning in on this side. Oh, we already got a good crust on that side. We're going to do the steak up, a little more avocado oil. Yeah, that did a really nice crust really fast. I'm happy with that. All right, I need a towel. And we're going to get that same nice crust on this side. And then we're going to turn this down and just let them sit and relax. So hopefully you guys are having a good holiday weekend. Obviously it's past your holiday weekend. But I mean the weather for Labor Day for where I am, you couldn't ask for anything better if you wanted to be outside, enjoying the lakes or whatever. I mean 96 today, 100 tomorrow. That's just, what more could you ask for? I mean, I personally like a little cooler, but You want to be on a nice cool body of water, and it'd have been a real nice weekend to be on a lake. Unfortunately, we're back to work. We don't have that option. And my schedule this week, I only got 1 day off in a row, so it's fine. I'm not no big deal. But 2 days off, you feel a little better. It seems like you can get more done rather than just 1 day off, 1 day on, 1 day off. But that's all right. I'll normally have 2 days off in a row. I'm new and staffing, and all that good stuff. So, and these things are cooking up quick. See what the temperature is on them. Well, not 95 on that one. Wow, that one's quite a bit warmer. I think we're going to strip these guys around. I might have had the probe close, almost through the steak as well. I really should have had this. I really should switch that fan to blowing in instead of out. I mean, I'm almost done cooking now, but there we go. Switched around. Excuse me. Try going sideways into the steak. Yeah. Yep. I think I was just kind of through the steak was the issue. Oh. Whew. Going to be a beautiful night. Hopefully, like I said, it gets down into the 50s out here. So nice to sleep when it's cool like that. Okay, now the smoke's coming out. Not pulling that grease. Well, not much really grease in the smoke, but there's some. But we don't want to bring that stuff in the van. Of course, if we cook in the wintertime, we're going to have the fan sucking. Actually, what I'll probably do in that case in the winter, I'll open the driver's side window that's closest to the cooking area and have this blowing out or in, so that the smoke goes out the window instead of up through the fan and getting it all dirty. I think that'll probably be a much better idea. Flip. Let them go for a couple more minutes and then we'll be done. Looking at it on this one. Yeah, they won't take very much longer. The thinner of the two is already almost where I want to take it to. Medium rare is about 135, but they continue to cook after you take them off the grill. So I don't really want to go over much 120. But we're at 115 on this. Actually, I better get my plate. And I can kill the grill.
Be right back. Shut the gas off. We're not going to need that anymore. Knife. And the other one, we're actually going to go a little less because I'm going to end up reheating it. So my steaks are done. All right, I'm going to show you guys what they look like. Now I'll sit down and eat, and then we'll talk after dinner. Well, these are the times when this camera actually comes in handy because it's so much darker than it looks on that on the screen. But dinner's done, dishes all clean, put away, the stove, everything's put away. Um, I'm really impressed on how quickly that stove cools down. I mean, it's like that. I was really surprised. The griddle, I expected it to take a lot longer than it did as well, but I cleaned it off, set it over on a rock out of the way. Figured it'd take a half hour to cool off. I finished cleaning the stove and the dishes and putting some stuff away, and I went to test the griddle out, and it was already cool enough to handle. No worries. I don't know about you guys, but I'm trying to get my head around this cleaning dishes with vinegar. The grill, I think that was really nice because I can spray a little bit of vinegar on it, use wet wipes, just rub it around, it cleans it real quick, and it's back to brand new. It does fine with the dishes, like my plate and the griddle. I'm just not sure I got my head wrapped around it for the dishes and stuff, cookware. I don't know. I mean, it's better than wasting a lot of water doing dishes. Same time, I mean, not that hard to get water. And I've got stuff in that darn sink again. I got to get that out of there Monday. I mean, there's not much in there. I trimmed my beard and head the other day, and I just and I had to charge the trimmer. So when I was done, I'd put everything away, and I had just stuck it in the sink, and it's still in there. I got to get that stuff out of there, put it away. Then there's a couple of little things that are normally in there: the soap, squeegee, scouring pad, water bottles in there. But that was a nice day. I mean, busy as heck, all heck. I mean, I didn't get 2 seconds to breathe. It seemed like it worked today. But another day down. So we'll see next week when I get paid again. Oh wait, no, I just got paid. We'll see when I get paid 2 weeks from last payday. How much I've saved. And the funny thing is, I heard that noise like 3 times, and I thought it was the brakes. After I shut the camera off, never happened again. So I don't know, maybe just if the brake pads were cold, you know what I mean, and they were just making a funny noise on the disc or the drum. I mean, it sounded to me like it was the discs up front. But yeah, I mean, I tried. I mean, hard, soft, just trying to hold, and I couldn't get it to do it again. So I don't know. Maybe it was just cold and making it like chattering a little bit for some reason. I don't know, because they've been just like a champ lately. But I'm gonna get them checked no matter what. Probably get an oil change and stuff on Wednesday if I've got time. Like to get that out of the way. Would I air filter, fuel filter? Probably make an appointment for a transmission flush and fill, radiator flush and fill. Get that kind of stuff done. I mean, the guy I bought it from, I know he did service. I know tomorrow on this thing, but we want to get all those fluids flushed and filled, the tranny and you know, tune up, check all the spark plugs, you know, get all that stuff done before snow flies. Definitely get the brakes checked. The exhaust system looks brand new. I don't know if it is or it's just because it was in, you know, SoCal, Palm Springs. I mean, like I said, the underbelly of this thing looks like it just rolled off the assembly line. Stickers still on the axles, you know. So, but I don't know if he had the exhaust redone at one point, because you think it. I mean, the tailpipe doesn't look all sooted up, you know. I mean, the tailpipe looks pretty new. So I have a feeling that's probably a brand new exhaust system on there, or recent, anyways. But today, another day. Tomorrow, we can come to camp wherever we find, and we don't have to get up the next day. We got Monday off. Pretty sure I won't have to run the diesel heater tonight. I may, if it's in the 50s in the morning, maybe I'll take the chill off the air to get dressed, cleaned up. But somebody made a comment that they thought the reason I put in 4/10 of a gallon, I think the most I've gotten is 3/10. But anyways, was because I didn't fill it up the first time. I filled it up the first time. I ran it for quite a few hours and to get to that 0.3. That's why we ran 0.3 or whatever off the tank. I don't know. So, okay, guys, again, thanks for watching, commenting, sharing, liking, subscribing. Always helps the channel. And as always, you guys have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And we'll see you next time on Jellybean Outdoors.